Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead. I got something that I want to say tonight because I do. I got something I want to get squared away here. But I know it's Fall River experienced putting these things up with me and the mayor. Saying that I'm with the mayor on the bus, which is not on the trolley, which is not true. So I just want to let everybody know. So any pictures that you see, it's all Photoshop, okay, and it's all Photoshop. Fall River Experience, likes to, post things up. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's either them or Spin Zone, one of the two. So I'm encouraging you. I'm encouraging people. Don't even pay attention to these Photoshop pictures because it's ridiculous. So it's it's I'm not with the mayor. Okay, and I never was. So, I can't be in like 5 different places at the same time. So, it's they're just idiots. You know what I'm saying? So, so I just wanted to clarify that. That I was never with the mayor, so Fall River Experience. I'm asking you, please take down those pictures. Please take those pictures down because or Spin Zone, whoever's doing it, because it's not right. So, and it's not right. It's not right for you guys to be, doing this. Me with taking photo shots like this. Okay, and you guys are putting up disgusting pictures. Okay, and disgusting pictures. So please take it down. That's all I'm asking. Just please take it down. And by the way, I never stole anybody's dog, so I'm just letting you know that. So, whoever said that I stole somebody's dog, what a joke. A joke. Yeah, I didn't steal anybody's dog at all. So, I don't know what that other guy's talking about a dog. Oh my God. So I never stole a dog in my whole entire life. So I just want to clarify that too. Oh, and also want to also clarify there's going to be buses permanent, permanent. So on Sundays, and because because of the city, the city and towns. Is supporting it. They gave money to provide Sunday services. So so Sunday services is going to be permanent. It's going to be permanent, and that's it. So I just wanted to really put that out there. So Wednesday I'll be on, and I'll be talking about a few things because there's a lot of things that I'll be talking about. So but today it's not going to be political. There's no political gestures in here, so I'm not going to be talking about anything political today. So but next week I will, and we will we'll be talking about what's going on here in the city of Fall River, and how that the Warwick gun store got broken into, and the guns that got stolen out of there. So we'll be actually talking about that situation. And yeah, it's so, and we'll be talking about a lot of other things, stuff right now that I'm not going to mention right away. I just want to. I'm going to have a co-host on here Wednesday, and we're going to talk about things, and we're going to share information back and forth. We're going to share information back and forth about the stuff that's really happening here in our country. So yeah, so we're going to share a lot of things back and forth. And we're going to talk about them. But like I said, I tell people every day, feel free. Step in if you want. Everybody's opinion counts, and something. And it's pretty good. Whether if you're for Trump or you're not for him, you can step in anytime you want, because I'm going to have another person on the side of me, and we're going to talk about what happened there. We're going to talk about what happened over there. And and I expect this person to be open and honest about what went on with all this. So I expect good, and I expect good information. So I do. So but for the bus services, the bus services is going to be running on. It's going to be running on Sunday permanently, which is good. I like it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I do. I do. It's fun. And it is. There's been a lot of things going on here in the city for the past couple of weeks, and I feel that the mayor of the city of Fall River ain't doing anything about nothing. So I feel that. You know what I'm saying? That the mayor of the city of Fall River ain't doing nothing about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Let's see what happened today. Let's see what happened today, because today there was a big fight on the bus too as well, and it was, and we want to. So I'm going to get down to the nitty gritty on Wednesday about a lot of issues too that's going on here and throughout this whole country. I'm going to get down to it. Okay, me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get down to it. And, we're going to, and I'm going to have somebody here that's honest and open, honest opinions about their feelings about everything that went on. So I'm going to ask them about it and see what and they're very open on their opinions. So, because I'm only one person, and I'm only one person. So and everyone, and I'm going to tell you this: I want people to have respect for my show. Open up and have respect for my show. That's all I ask. So, like I said, I know it's Spin Zone doing it. Okay. Or I know it's Spin Zone, or Forward Experience is doing it, and so I'm asking you guys, please knock it off, okay? Please, okay? Stop posting pictures like that, with me and Coogan, because I'm not with Coogan at all, So I mean, I never was with Coogan, and I'm not with him. I'm not. And I will never be. I do not support Coogan at all because and it's not right for you guys, for Forward Experience and Spin Zone to be putting that stuff up there like that. I appreciate it if you guys took it down and stopped doing it. So it's let's see. Maybe I could talk about a few things tonight, but I'm leaving politics out. I'm leaving politics out of it today, and talk about the stuff that that's really going on. Let's see here. All right, let's go back. Let's see here. Let me see. Let's go back to. Let me see. Let's see here. Oh. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna just go on Twitter and stuff like that and see what. Uh, oh, yeah. Benny Johnson. Trump campaign already out with an ad on creepy smirk. I love this. Crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I do. I love it. Complete senseless. If you stick a good diet readily and work out 5 days a week, you will absolutely lose the weight. But this is basically senseless and man popular woman is do not violate the law of neutral. Oh, good Lord. Wow. Elon Musk X will host a presidential town hall with President Joe Biden, with President, wow. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, cost. You know what I'm saying? Hey, a political, hey, you know what? I'm just going to say this, okay? All right? You know something? Even Trump, even if he was found guilty, yeah, he was, okay? But guess what? I'm going to still vote for him. Okay? He's my homeboy. I'm going to still vote for him. So, I mean, because the reason why I'm going to vote for him, because I didn't see no physical evidence, and, I didn't see no physical evidence, that he was guilty of these crimes, that these people said that these people said that he did. So I didn't see any evidence of it. You know what I'm saying? So but I mean, until I see real evidence, until I see real evidence, and and paperwork, then maybe. But I did not see no real evidence. So guess what? I'm gonna still vote for the guy. Okay? Yeah, I am. I'm gonna still vote for him. Okay? But my opinion on this, I feel that this guy did not do anything wrong at all. Okay? That's how I feel. I feel that this guy did not do anything wrong at all, and and until I see some real evidence, okay, instead of Michael Cohen talking his way lie his butt off, okay, and lied his butt off in court. You know what I'm saying? Michael Cohen, lied his butt off with Stormy Daniels, all these fake, all these fake. What a sham this trial was. This was a sham. Unbelievable. I mean, I never seen anything like this in my life. Okay, and my whole entire life, the time that I was growing up here in the city in Massachusetts, I never saw this in my whole entire life. What a sham! I mean, I remember back in the I remember back in the day when Bill Clinton was president of the United States. My God, I mean, this is the real truth with this guy. Okay, I mean, even though he had come to Fall River, believe it or not, okay, believe it or not, when he came to Fall River and I went down to the park and I went to go visit Bill Clinton down there, I saw him in real life. I mean, look at the Monica Lewinsky case, okay? Look at that. So how come he didn't get convicted, okay? How come he didn't get impeached? That's my point. That's what I'm trying to make, okay? How come he didn't get? How come? I mean, look at it. I mean, it's a sham, okay? I mean, how come he didn't get impeached? How come he didn't get brought to court? And again, okay, and again, okay. And now, for instance, you know what? I'm going to talk about all this today because you want to know why? Because I feel frisky today, talking about all this stuff today, But look at Joe, okay? Look at Joe with all the things with the crime family, all the things that he's done, okay? How come he's not being convicted of anything? Okay? What is wrong with this picture? Okay? And let me tell you something, okay? I'm gonna let the whole world know this whole thing is a sham. So why is Joe getting away with all the crimes that he's committed? Okay? Okay? And look at all the what do you call it, all the paperwork, all that, files and stuff. Well, how come he's got it? You know what I'm saying? And how come they're not doing anything with him? Okay? I mean, look at all the crimes that Joe committed. Okay? Look at that. You know what I'm saying? People got to look at both sides of the story. Okay? People don't look at the small they look at the small picture. They don't look at the big picture of what's going on. Okay? And today's generation, kids, they believe whatever the teacher tells them. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, they believe they believe it. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I mean, I'm old school. Okay, I'm old school, and I don't believe anything. I don't believe anything what the teacher tells me. I learn for myself. Okay, I learned from myself. That's how I do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe anything what the teacher tells me. Okay. So I mean, if somebody says, "Oh, look at Senator so and so," wow, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to jump to conclusions, okay, right away and say, "Hey, the guy's guilty." I'm not going to say that, okay, because you want to know why? I need to see physical evidence first. And seeing physical evidence would make me happy to see it. Okay, all right, well, you know something? I'm not going to rely on testimony. I'm not going to rely, because it's all a sham. It could be all a sham, okay? All right? It could be all misleading, okay? And confuse a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so all that stuff. I mean, I know President, former President Trump. I know he's been. I know he got convicted. I know he was found guilty. Yes, and I'm going to say that. Okay, but where is the evidence? How come they didn't show evidence? But they only showed. They only had testimony. Sometimes you cannot rely on testimony, okay? Because how do you know these people got paid off? You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at Michael Cole, okay? Michael Cole turned around and walked right behind, went behind Donald Trump's back, okay? Now, do you call that a friend? No, you don't. I mean, see, what I learned in politics, you don't trust nobody. Okay? You don't trust nobody. That's what I learned in politics. Okay? You know, this is old school I'm talking. Okay? This is what I learned in politics. Okay? You don't trust nobody. Okay? You know, I mean, you know, if you're going to get a VIP vice president, you got to make sure that he or she is legit. Because you know something? Because you can get stabbed in the back. Okay? You can get stabbed in the back. Okay? I mean, I want to look at all these. I want to look at all these stuff. All this stuff. Okay? I don't see any evidence. Okay? I don't see any evidence whatsoever. All I heard was blah 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 testimony, and that was it. So all this right here, I mean, but look at though. I mean, look at what Bill Clinton did. Okay, come on. I mean, you know, people just got, you know, people got to look at. They only look at the small picture. They don't look at the big picture. So I mean, that's my opinion on. And I just got an email. The judge is overturning Donald Trump's conviction. He's overturning it. I just got an email. Trump has got his. It's being overturned. So the judge is overturning his conviction, which is good. I'm glad they're doing that. Now I feel better about it. Yeah. So yes, the judge is gonna overturn that conviction, overturn it. So because they feel like that it was they felt like that it was that Alvin Bragg, the district attorney of New York, over he kind of like really told the jury what to do, you know. So I mean, so yes, it's going to be overturned. It is what it is. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? So it is. So it is what it is. You know, and you know something? It's going to be overturned because, the matter of fact, the reason why it's going to be overturned is because the judge is corrupt. That's what it is. And you know, and they feel like, and they felt like there was no evidence there. So I'm happy. I'm happy it's going to be like that. You know. So I'm happy it's going to be like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, because the judge was a corrupt judge, and that's it. And matter of fact, he's going to step down too. So that's what he's doing right now. But hey, you know something? Hey, it's political. You know what I'm saying? It's politic. You know what I'm saying? And it is. A man killed in Rockport. Wow. Holy crap. Somebody just got killed. Oh my God. My team has followed up on meetings to discuss the budget. Next Friday at 12 p.m. Please help out before. So, okay. Well, you know, I am trying to ignore them, Scott. You know what I'm saying? I am trying to ignore them, but I mean, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you. Okay, it's up to you to actually not to delete them. So hey, it is what it is. You know, I mean, this is why I have free speech right here. But yeah. But I'm gonna still vote for the guy. I think the guy's pretty cool. I mean, it's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's my opinion. So I mean, it's sad, and it's sad when people have to fight. Okay, it's sad when people have to fight over a stupid election. Okay, it's sad. Okay, I mean, I got off the bus. I went on the bus this morning to go to work. Some guy came over and he started screaming in my face. So I mean, some guy started screaming in my face, and some guy started screaming in my face about things. And you know something, I wasn't happy about that neither. You know, so there's only one thing I learned. Okay, never trust anybody. That's one thing I learned. So yeah, so there's one thing I learned. You know, it sucks, but hey, you know, but we're getting buses on a Sunday. So we are getting buses on a Sunday, and it's permanent, and I'm happy about that. At least we got that. You know, I think everyone should be nice to each other. You know, and have respect for each other. That's what I think. But in this damn age, nobody has respect for anybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, nobody does, and that's what gets people in trouble. You know. Yeah, so that's what gets people in trouble. You know, it sucks, but it's people. That's what gets people in trouble. See this one here. Missing since April. Wow, this girl's been missing since April 25th, 2024. CBI Sue alert missing woman 37 since Tuesday. I see this. Big question about remaining suffering from seasonal allergies and how to come about it. Wow. Oh yeah, Fall River Reporter, man. Fall River Reporter, misleading questions. Wow. Fall River Reporter, misleading questions. You know, I mean, it screwed everything up. Unbelievable. Filing held damages and claiming after a Thursday storm in Denver metro areas. Wow. Newbound East 470 closed near DIA for major crash. Will take hours to clean up. Wow, no kidding. Wow, no kidding. Let me see. Northbound lane over E 470 near airport will close hours on Friday due to a major crash. All northbound lanes are closed near 88th Avenue and traffic is being detoured by VA Penn Boulevard. One southbound lane is closed and southbound traffic is being detoured by 96th Avenue and Town Road. Highway authorities by 11:45 a.m. said it will take at least 2 hours to clear a crash. Information about potential injuries was not immediately available. So that there, yeah, wow, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say that Trump wasn't found guilty, but yes, he was. I mean, that's not saying that he could get he could he it's either that he probably could get probation or he could go to he could go to jail. I mean, who knows? You know what I'm saying? We just have to wait until January 11th. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I hate to see a guy. I hate to see a guy go to jail for a crime that he did not commit. You know what I'm saying? And and for what Michael Cohen was doing. You know what I'm saying? Michael Cohen's a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Michael Cohen. Okay, he is. You know what I'm saying? Well, he betrayed. He's a betrayer to save his own butt. And the district attorney from New York City, the man that eats a lot of donuts. My God. The guy that eats a lot of donuts. Yeah. But that's all right, though. Hey. You know what I'm saying? It's all political. You know what I'm saying? It is. But people shouldn't get upset and mad, because of someone else is making a point. You know what I'm saying? People shouldn't get upset at each other. Because, like I said before, the government ain't going to care about you or I. What's going to happen is they're not going to care if we beat each other. They're not going to care if we fight with each other. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to care. You know what I'm saying? It's the government makes it too easy for us. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that goes. And the government can turn us against everybody. You know what I'm saying? When they want, they can. People shouldn't be too hard on what and respect everybody's opinions and respect everybody's opinion. So I mean, like today it was really hot outside, man. I was working today. It was really hot. I couldn't even wait to get inside. You know what I'm saying? It was so hot outside. I couldn't even wait to get inside. It was horrible outside today. I just don't like the warm air outside. I just don't like it at all. I like it in medium when it's cold and hot. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but I just don't. I mean, hey, everybody has an opinion on things. You know what I'm saying? But the guy from the boss, well, he's lucky. So I mean, forget retail use of household items in full range. Oh, here is a coast to be cremated in 2024 prices. Well, I got a box for everybody. Right here. Want to be cremated? Cost you $2,000. Here is what I learned from getting up at 5 p.m. every single day and why I did it. Join the military as seniors and earn up to $75,000 if you're lucky. Choosing 20s. Okay, let me see what else is going on. I like can't believe a little girl got hit by somebody there was an accident on Stafford Road today. If anybody knows about that. High portion. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Fucking stupid things. Yeah. I don't know, by next year, probably just change my stuff over to, talk a little bit about political, but not as much as I'm going to. By next year, 2025, everything's going to change. Let's see what's going on here today. Let's see here. Yes, I mean, yeah, you got former experience. Put stuff up there with Kogan, please. I mean, I'm gonna be on Carlos' campaign. I ain't voting for Coogan. People out of mind. So, breaking services available to great small businesses. Oh, Southwest Airline flights are making emergency landings in Colorado Springs on Monday. Wow, I wonder what happened there. Southwest Airline flights are traveling from Denver and Tampa, Florida, had to make a emergency landing in Colorado. Wow, Monday. It's a normal have dreams about your. Oh. Let's see here. Let me see here. I know June is coming. Yeah. Yeah, summer's coming all right. I see a lot of things that's going on. Urgent warning issued about solar eruption hitting in the earth is this week. Wow. Let's see what else is going on here. Oh, they have the museum over here. Shoreline Trolley Museum. Ooh. Ooh, they just fixed it. Yeah. Let's see. Shoreline. You see? Oh, good. I mean, I'm going to talk about something nice. Museum Motion, June 22nd, $20. All airborne trails and Nordics Museum on Motions. Get ready for the day. Electrifying entertainment has showing Line Trolley Museums proudly presents an animal museum in motion festivals on Saturday, June 22nd from 10:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Inquire events is a golden ticket to witness and your remarkable election in full motion featuring trolley cars already running from the public experience using step backs and vintage trolley cars after hidden from the public eye come alive in a speculate display of a motion for Maro and the gem of transportation history, each narrating tale from the turn of the last century. Witnesses and proofs of power for inquire. Reply emergency snowplow trolley as the mobile rumble pass showcase and workhorse of the U.S. streetcars. Extra photos, ops, and glory capture image of all day photos opportunities, and do not miss the Rail Arts in Motion parade at 11:30 a.m. at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Parade will feature a short nourish and every vehicle ensuring the delight experience from history buff and photographs and railroad fans and young and old. Immerse yourself to history feels of the ants to inspire power and vintage subways equipment has rear into the motion, taking you on the journey throughout the golden age of transportation. But 1 year explanation to promise to transport you to a Bhagwan file with a term nuggets to landmarks to the days to encounter with volunteers to experts involvement with oldest and country running southeastern streets airways in USA. Tickets information. Tickets from the thrilling events are just $20 and can be purchased online and indoor. Do not miss a chance to be part of the electrifying celebration of transportation history. Location: Shorelines Trolley Museum, 17 River Street, East Haven, Connecticut. Score your seat by ticket now by preparing to amaze the Shorelines and Trolley Museums, bringing history to life in the museum motion festivals. To this is your ticket to an unforgettable journey through time, and tickets are available online and indoor. Wow, that's pretty good. I like that. So I like. Let me see. Let me see if I can find some events that are coming on. So that was pretty good, though. Having those buses on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we were looking. We were looking so far, to get those buses on a Sunday, and it's finally clicking. So CLC is loading max. It's easy to rail. You see this? CLC is lodging max. It's easy to railroad personal to book and stay at a hotel nationwide. Join today to free and see how businesses are saving time and money through the CLC. So, yeah, great. Let's see, what's on YouTube here? Let's see. I don't want to. Okay. Oh yes. Let's see. Okay. I got it. Well, I mean, there's. But I mean, it's okay. Let's see on that. Okay, that's pretty. That's pretty chatty. Welcome to your live chat. Remember to guide your privacy and enable to communicate guidelines. Let's see that. All right. Which app used to every time? So. Okay. Well. Hey. Yeah. All right. I gotta look for some events. Some events. So. Let's see what kind of events that I could find so I can actually talk about them. Let's see here. There's a lot of events I really want to go to this year. Let me see. So there's a lot of events that I want to go to this year. Let's see here. Hey, I just want to know: does anybody know anything about AI? Because I think it's I think it's pretty cool because I do use it, and AI is like really cool. I do use it, and it really helps me out. The Chat GPT, plan a trip, yeah, it does. It helps me out very well. You know what I'm saying on planning things and trying to get started. You know what I'm saying? It does. I love AI. Matter of fact, my son set this up for me. I didn't even know what this stuff was. I didn't even know what this stuff was. AI, believe it or not, it's actually awesome. And I mean, guys got to try it. Guys got to try the AI because it's the GPT. It's good. It does help. It does help people plan trips. It says it right here. Watch. It's going to look. See. Certainly, see it even wrote it like okay. It even wrote it. Certainly, here is 4 days and illustrated, focusing on lesser known attraction and local experience. One day explore hidden gems and central souls in the morning. It helps you find. It does. AI, Chat GPT helps you find locations that that maybe Google couldn't find. It's actually pretty good. I mean, it is. It's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Actually, my son's the one that hooked this thing up for me. And someday, hey, look, you know what? Hey, I could just thank him for it. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have looked at it and said, it's like, how are you looking? How do you set these things up? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's and let me tell you something. It's pretty complicated for me, to do. You know what I'm saying? But I seem to enjoy AI. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? I mean, day 4 for experience, transitional, modern souls, and it tells you neighborhoods known for its transitional haunted house and hidden cafes. Yeah, I mean, it tells you all about it. I mean, it's and it also tells you about a underground. We have an underground tunnel somewhere, and we have an underground tunnel somewhere, and I mean, it's and we also have we have an underground tunnel. We have a cafe. There's a cafe and everything else. And see, some people just don't know this. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the reason why I know this is because I go around and I ask the questions. You know what I'm saying? And people tell me, yeah, we had an underground. You know what I'm saying? We used to have an underground railroad at one point. Okay, and we did. And let me tell you something. And having an underground railroad is like it was awesome. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I like to know. Okay, basically where it is. You know what I'm saying? So I could take a look at it. You know what I'm saying myself. One day I will. You know what I'm saying? One day I will find it. You know what I'm saying? And and take a look at it. You know what I'm saying? And they did have, they did have a cafe over there. A matter of fact, I'm gonna ask Chat GPT, and see, or maybe Google. I'm gonna ask Google. Maybe it'll be a lot better if I let me see, ask Google about it because I think Google will. Let me see. Let me know about it. Google, was there an underground tunnel in Massachusetts one point? Oh, it was. We have so many. Oh my God, we got so many, well, so many of them inside of the abundance of tunnels. Been in Boston. Wow, even Boston's got it. Wow, even Boston. Wow, look at this. Even Boston had an underground tunnel. Wow, look at this. Yeah, inside videos. Even Boston.
People were afraid to ride it. They associated it with disease because it was underground. So fears of tuberculosis. The clergy was worried about the fact that the dead were buried underground, and somehow it was bad for regular riders to be underground. As a practical matter, there was a lot of fear.
And yeah, well, yeah.
Boston Street Railway Association says that fear was short-lived.
After the first day, it was an instant hit.
Daily ridership soon rose to more than 250,000 people. But like everything,
Wow, look at that.
it eventually became
Chronic by W55CB. Wow. I didn't even know they had an underground tunnel. Look at this. They had one. Look at. They have one. Right there. They have an underground tunnel. Boston.
the old tunnels now sit idly in the
Wow, I didn't even know they did. Damn. Woo. This is all history.
50 years of fascinating abandoned history right underneath our feet. The old subway, and we're about to get inside.
Look at this. The inside. Look at the old subway inside. People are inside there and the old subway.
In America,
What has happened to the tunnel since it's
Wow.
almost nothing. It's just sat here.
I wish I had a big screen so I can show this.
silence, evidence that life still exists here.
Look at this. Look, all inside, right here. This is all inside the tunnel.
There have been homeless people that have
Wow.
down here, and various other people, and
Wow, my God.
hands full keeping.
I didn't even know that was there in Boston.
It is a world filled with interest and intrigue. Reasons as to why these units come to light.
a lot of debris. Clearly, if you're not supposed to be down here, if you're not escorted, it's not a safe place.
Definitely not. Lots of places to trip, lots of cords and wires to fall over. You could even get electrocuted.
Wow.
Number of people
That's pretty awesome.
over the years. At best, they get arrested. At worst, they get injured.
From
Wow.
a tangled
This is the inside.
square to a thick wallpaper, a veil of black, a century in the making.
Wow.
Kind of looks like my house right now.
Covering walls designed with intention
Yeah, it's pretty much, you know what I'm saying?
still in use today.
This niche was a safety niche for employees working down here.
They have employees working there. Holy shit, man.
How fast are the cars going?
On the subway, typically 30 miles an hour, maybe 40. If you stood where we're standing, for example, you'd definitely get struck by the car because the edge of the car would go out as far as the edge of the tires.
So you don't have that much room. You're standing in.
I saw that one.
Very close quarter. You get hit or brushed.
How fast are the cars going?
Subway, typically 30 miles an hour, maybe 40. If you stood where we're standing, for example, you'd definitely get struck by the car because the edge of the car would go out as far as the edge of the tires.
So you don't have that much room. You're standing in here, and the train is
Very close quarter.
right near your face.
The entire tunnel, about a quarter of a mile long. Directly in the center, a twisted
Wow.
mountain of rusted metal.
How many of them are
Back
there?
several hundred feet, there are thousands of cans.
Canisters that were created with the aim of saving lives.
In 1961, they decided to do what with this portion of the tunnel?
Well, they decided to fill it with civil defense supplies as part of a fallout shelter.
And these containers, what was inside of them?
Well, they're 17-gallon cans. They've got crackers, powdered milk.
Boston's abandoned subway, a hidden reminder of what may have come before you, or in this case, what exists right under your feet.
So as we're walking above
Wow. Big gift for under everybody's feet.
there's this whole other world.
We don't know about it unless we know about it.
Wow. All right there.
Oh, it's incredible. Nicole joins us tonight.
It's incredible.
About 10 sections
So incredible. Wow.
obviously sealed off.
They are, but the public did have a
And that one there, and you see, what about the Fall River one? Let me see. Let's see what here. They said they had an underground here in Fall River. tunnel. Fall River had a role in Black history as underground railroads. You see that?
I'm not sure about that, Jacob. Dad tends to Dad, he's not deceitful or perfect, he tends to misread things. The times that he's telling oddballs, he seems to be, says one thing, means another. Sometimes doesn't read things very carefully. Time will tell.
Wow, look at this. Conductor and their regulars were criminals and breaking future slaves laws. Wow. I didn't even know that this stuff was going on. The conductors and their cargo were criminals breaking the future slave laws, and the whites conductor risked to deep fines and imprisonment, and a black figure of risk being sent back to hell of slavery and likely punishment that could have meant wiping brandings multiplications because of it will never be known for sure how many black people passed through Fall River, even how many situations there were. But several people of Fall River, known to be conductors on the Underground Railroad, and their homes known to be stations, most areas still standing, in honor of Black History of the Month. Here is a look at some of the places in Fall River known as a harbor black people of a journey in freedom. Holy shit, damn. From the Rhodes Scholars by the MMA fighters of 10 noble cities and natives. 42nd Street. Yeah, this is 42nd Street, right over here. Well, yeah, it's still 42nd Street the way I know it. National Bridge border was permanent for Fall River businessmen and politicians who serve in the state. Oh, almost bedtime. Politicians served in the state legislators and become Fall River's third mayor in third marriage in 1843 was the Sarah Go Buffin from the outspoken ridiculous this family that is also produced as a consent Rhode Island Elizabeth Buffon change of couples opening their homes to runaway slaves for years and kept them safe from men stealers, and the home demolition made many years ago. It stood about where the Webster Bank and Sullivan Drive stands now. Wow, so 175 Rock Street, Abraham Bowen's house. That's the Abraham Bowen house. Abraham Bowen House Jr. was wealthy son of Fall River, and a royalty of this father was Cotton Mills Agenda, who successfully got Fall River changed its name to Troy, a move of the last from the 1804 to the 1833 Bowen was in a printing business and had his own newspaper called Fall River Short. What we might know things of as a alternative publications published from the 1843 to the 1850s. Wow, that's quite a bit. He was a man of strong individually and marketed surely according to biography, and he also opened his Rock Street home to the future slaves heading north. On the house is a still here, true, since been converted to an apartment. That house is still standing today. That's wow. It was horrifying. Iron Street apartment houses. 5 wasn't in the first 5 on the block. 263 Pine Street. Iceland Risk House. Dr. Iceland was Quaker who studied in medicine and thought that the penmanship for the year. He owned a private boarding school in Rhode Island for 10 years and then settled Fall River practice and medicine by the home path. He was also involving the anti-slave meeting and using his Pine Street home. Holy shit, I don't want to listen to this funny guy. Brown, a runaway who made himself a meal in a wooden created for Vigilance for Philadelphia Today and Preservation Society for Own of Risk and House and multiple tenants, residents, and today's Preservation Society inquires items from a distance relative on freak and plans to open the basement museum and dedication to the Underground Railroad with the next few years. I remember this place over here. This place used to be a lawyer's office here. 3355, 3370 Pines. This is all, yeah. Wow, this is the places of history. I didn't even know that there were slaves there.
You know what that was?
Location and mole half. Oh. Senior Society for, yeah. I didn't even know that this place, they had slaves going on. Little newsletters. You see this? I gotta take a look at this. Let me see. Let's go to Yahoo and see what I can come up with here. Username or email. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Where the hell did it go? Just going wrong. 26-year-old Fall River man dies in Somerset highway crash. Holy shit, Fall River Reporter was right on that one too, so, I mean, wow. A local man had died from injuries sustaining in a crash that took place on Thursday, which is yesterday evening, according to Massachusetts State Police. Around 6:45 p.m., Massachusetts State Police trooper in response to signal vehicle crash on Route 195 westbound in Somerset, and the results of this fatal and a preliminary investigation indicated that the 2004 Chevrolet Salvador was westbound on the Route 195 near exit 10B for a reason still to be determined. That the Salvador went off the roadway and struck in a grouping of a 3 operator and 26-year-old Fall River man was determined to be deceased on the scene. Somerset and Fall River personnel MassDOT is also response to the scene, but the names of these deceased has not been released. The right travel lane is closed during the investigation, and cleaning up the scene by the crash remaining under investigation by Trooper D and the Mass State Police and the State Police Collision Analyst and Recreation Section and the State Police Crime Scene Service. And so I mean, wow, holy crap, man! Look at that shit, huh? That's pretty bad. That car's all mangled up there in the woods. National Share Lotto Satellite Festival lights in 2017. Miss Fall River woman found. Families informed that Fall River reporter that Fall River reporter's in a lot of trouble. Oh my God. Family has information for Fall River reporter that Jeanette Jameson of Fall River has been found deceased. Here, her body was found close to the Lindsay Street home and approximately has been there for some time. Any autopsy, toxicology testings will be conducted to further determine that the cause of her death at this time. It does not appear to be foul play was a factor, and Jeanette's death was, according to Fall River Police, investigation remaining open, ongoing pending this results from the medical examiner's office. Jeanette's family has her brother particular wanted to make it clear to thank the residents of Fall River and helping to look for Jeanette, but they are appreciated how much help by residents is giving, trying to find their appreciation to all efforts to search these people from the city. Jeanette was very much loved by her family, and they will deeply miss her. So Jeanette had not been heard from since July 3rd when she left the home. So I mean, my heart, my soul goes out to the family. It's a shame that that poor girl she got murdered like that. It's a shame, and whoever was responsible to this murder, they should be punished for it. I mean, I'm talking about the electric chair. I mean, this is a young girl. I mean, you don't go around, killing young girls and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't go around doing that. You know what I'm saying? This is a family that deserves their daughter. You know what I'm saying? And this is stuff that makes me angry and upset. You know what I'm saying, when you have a family member, and and you hear this stuff every day. You know what I'm saying? You hear this stuff every day, and and I think in my mind, okay, I mean, that could be my daughter, or that could be somebody else's daughter. You know what I'm saying? We as parents, okay, we fear these things. Okay, we fear these things because you never know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Fall River is not a good place. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Fall River is not a good place. I mean, I've been born and raised here, so and I know Fall River in the back of my hand. So I mean, I do know Fall River. You know what I'm saying? And and Fall River back then was not as crazy as it is today. You know what I'm saying? People going around stabbing people going around shooting people around fighting on the buses and everything like this. I mean, when is the end gonna come? Okay, when is the end gonna come? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, for what I was told about a month ago, the people are already fed up already. You know what I'm saying? They're already fed up with this nonsense, and I'm sorry to say this, but everything is going to end in violence in this whole entire city throughout Massachusetts. I mean, that's what's going to happen. I mean, it's because it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And and like I said, I hope it don't happen, but it is going to happen. Okay, because the people already fed up with everybody's nonsense. Indeed, I mean, even myself, okay, even myself is fed up with people's nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being nice to each other and saying, okay, hey, you know what? You agree what you want. You know what I'm saying? It's your opinion. Everybody should respect everybody's opinion on what goes on. Okay? So I mean that's it. No one today has respect for anybody. Okay? So Fall River right now, the people, the residents that live here in Massachusetts, they're fed up with everything. So it's been far too long that when people you start realizing what the hell is going on here. You know what I'm saying? You start realizing these things. Okay, well, why is this this one saying this and this one saying that? Why can't people just have respect for each other? Nobody can, and it's a sad situation. Wherever you decide to go, okay, whether if it's on a CERTA bus or whether if you're working, whether if you're not working, you're walking on the street. I mean, people don't have respect for these young kids today. Don't have respect for the elderly people. They don't have respect for people getting on the bus. Never mind, the ones in a wheelchair. Okay, never mind with the ones in a wheelchair. They don't have respect for. You know what I'm saying? People gotta start having respect, for people. And I tell people, hey, look, if they don't have respect, you call the cops on them and have them arrested. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because these kids are gonna learn to have respect for others. You know what I'm saying? For the elderly people, okay, and for other people too. You know what I'm saying? They just can't keep going around pushing people around whenever they feel like it. Okay? I remember, if I did that back in the day, let me say this, if I did that back in the day, and I went around and pushed somebody, okay, something, my parents wouldn't even, they'd be like, get your ass home now. We need to talk. That's what my parents would do. Okay? My parents would do it. And I'll be the first one to admit it. My grandmother, my grandparents would, they'd be all over me like you wouldn't believe. You know what I'm saying? You know? I mean, these kids, they go out there, they push old ladies, they beat up old ladies for money, okay? And you know something? You think it's fair? Do you honestly think it's fair? It's not, okay? It's not. There's no respect out there for anybody. So it's time, you know, to teach them some respect. You know what I'm saying? To teach them some respect. Maybe they'll learn. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, I'm an old school person. I come from Durfee High School. I come from Talbot Middle School. Okay? I'm an old school person. Okay? I'm an old school person. And you know something? And being an old school person, okay, will teach these young kids something. Okay? Teach them a lot of respect. And you know something? And you know, I'm going to tell you something. And yes, and you know something? And being in basic training taught me a lot of respect also, a little bit more, okay? A little bit more. It taught me a lot of respect. Okay? It did teach me a lot of more respect. Respect my oldest and respect a lot of people. Okay? I earned my respect and I earned my respect. My respect did not come easy. At all. It didn't. And you know something? And you know, and I had to earn my way. Okay? I earned it. Okay? My respect did not come easy. Okay? I had to earn that. And you know something? And by earning it, is by helping and being kind to people. If you can't be kind to people, then you know something, then you need to find another place to live. I'm saying, you know, because it's wrong. It's wrong to be going out there and disrespecting everybody outside, okay? Okay, it's wrong to disrespect people. You know something? It's wrong, okay? It's totally wrong to be disrespecting people out there. You know, I remember back when my wife one time we were going to Durfee, and I'm going to tell you this one, okay? And let me tell you something. My wife graduated from BCC, okay? She graduated from there. I went to her college, okay? And we were on the bus, okay? And let me tell you something, okay? There was a bunch of kids swearing on the bus, okay? And there was elderly, there was kids on the bus. So I forgot who was the bus driver, but I think he retired at the time. And I said to him, and I said, look, at first the girl swore, then, because I couldn't understand it, and I said to him, I said, can you please stop swearing on the bus? I said, you know, you got children on the bus, right? You have children on the bus, and, you know, and you got elderly on the bus. I says, you know, how about having some respect? You know what I'm saying? On the bus. So the kid turned around and said to me, he says, oh, you can't talk to me that way. And I asked him, I says, how old are you? He says, I'm 18 years old. Okay? He says, I'm 18 years old. I says, oh, you're 18 years old? I said, then we will step off this bus right now. You're 18 years old? We will step off this bus. And you know that kid he clammed up. He did not say a word. Okay? Did not say a word. Hello, Mary. How are you today? Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate your listening. My show tonight is about respect. Okay, and and I don't know if you have any anything you want to say about it. You know what I'm saying? My show right now tonight is about respect, and how to teach these kids. How and thank you, and I appreciate you supporting the respect. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, back in our days, and we always had respect for the elderly. We always had respect for the handicapped. We always had respect for people that deserved it. You know what I'm saying? Not people that don't deserve it. People that deserved it. Like the elderly, the handicapped. People that are in wheelchairs and stuff like that. But I mean, what is this generation today is going? What is going? Is it because it's coming from the house? I don't know if it's the parents that don't teach the kids about respect. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't teach them to respect authority. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think when kids, when you first go out in the community, I think you have to learn respect. Okay, I think you have to learn the respect first. Learn how to respect authority. I think that's what you have to do first. Because I know first offhand that I learned before I stepped out. I learned respect. I mean, today kids are good. They have to learn respect, and I appreciate it. You showing some support on respect. You know what I'm saying? Because it has to. Okay, it has to. Because what is going to happen to the next generation down the road? Okay, the next generation down the road, what's going to happen? Okay, I mean, are we gonna go to the next generation, and the next generation is going to not show respect because of this generation doesn't show respect for anybody? So I mean, you gotta show respect. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't show respect, then you're gonna get somebody that's gonna show you respect and how to act. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember one day. Okay, my dad. Okay, and something. And as much as I hate to admit things. Okay, but something. But it makes me feel good inside to do so. Okay, I was on a corner. Okay, I was about 11 years old. Okay, 11, 12 years old, and I used to go on the corners. I used to, start with my father's friends all the time, and I always used to say, "Hey, you know what? Hey, something? You can call my father. You can do this. You can do that. Something." My dad came down. Okay. They called him up on the phone. They says, "Hey, Mr. Mead, hey, we got your son over here. Can you come down here and help him out?" You know what they did? One day I went across the street. I didn't even know my father was around the corner, and I was aggravating him. My father got me right by my arm. Okay, right by my arm, and he gave me a swift kick in the butt, and he told me. He said, "When you get home, you're punished. Okay? You're punished for a whole week." And I said, "Why am I punished for a whole week?" He says, "Well, you're punished for a whole week because you know what you did. Okay? You're aggravating guys. Okay? You're lucky that they know me. You know what I'm saying?" But, I mean, I was only a kid. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all kids like to cause trouble. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but, it's... those were back in the day, yeah. But these guys are pretty big guys. I mean, I was just a shorty at that time. But hey, I'm pretty big, huge myself. You know what I'm saying? So my arms are pretty big myself. So I mean, You know, I push carriages. That's why. So my arms are pretty big myself. I mean, I could squeeze. I'll squeeze an apple in my. I'll squeeze an apple, and you know, in my hand, and it'll turn into apple juice. You know what I'm saying? So basically, and you know, I mean, you know, but the thing is that, you know, I don't go around pushing my weight around. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't go around being a bully. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's because I'm against bullying. You know what I'm saying? You know, and, but I mean, you know, people's gotta show that, you know, respect, because if you don't show it, I mean, you're gonna, you know, it's gonna keep going on. The bullying's gonna keep going on. Even in the school system. I mean, bullies in school. I that too firsthand. Okay, Dusty High School, bullies in there. You know what I'm saying? There was bullies in there too as well. You know what I'm saying? You know, but and you know something? And this is how I earned my respect. Okay, this is how I earned it. Okay, I didn't earn it by you know, being nice. I earned it. You know, and, you know, let me tell you something. I fought my way. Okay? I fought my way through high school, half through high school, half through elementary school. I fought my way. And that's how I earned my respect. Okay? You know? And, you know, that's how I earned it. And, you know something? I didn't earn it, and I didn't go around bullying people about it. You know what I'm saying? I did not go around bullying people about it. I just earned it. I earned it because it was me. Okay, because it was me. It wasn't because of my name. It was because it was me. You know what I'm saying? Not because of my name. Not because of my name is Dave. Last name is Mead. My name is Mead, and it's popular all throughout Fall River, all throughout Massachusetts. I mean, you know, my name has been around for 900 years. So I mean, my name is popular around. If you go around Fall River all throughout Massachusetts and you say Mead, they're gonna say, yeah, I know him. You know what I'm saying? And I know his whole family. Okay? And you know, so that's how that goes. You know? But let me tell you something. We are good people. Okay? We are the good people. If someone needed a hand, they got it. If someone needed a hand. Okay? You know, if someone needed a hand, they got it. If someone was short $1, we give it. Okay? That's how we are. Okay? That's how we are. If someone was short $2, we give it. If someone was hungry, we feed them. You know what I'm saying? That's how the Mead family is. Okay? You go around Fall River, throughout Massachusetts, and you ask about the Mead family, and they'll tell you. And you know, and let me tell you something. And we are good people. Okay, we are the best people in the world, and we give a helping hand. If you needed a shirt or a pair of pants, we would help you out if we had it. That's how we are. So if you go around and ask about us, and believe me, and you know something, they'll say, well, you know something, they're good people, but they're nobody to mess around with. So that's how that goes. But you know, we don't go around causing problems with anybody. So I mean, just go ask around, and they'll tell you who we are. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. And there is a lot of us out. There's a lot of us around still. You know, but just you know, let you know how, you know, that's where my respect comes from. Okay, my respect comes from my family, and you know, and having that is the best thing. Is the best thing in the world. So I mean, that's just it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I still have a little bit more time. I'll go about 10:30, 11 o'clock. I don't want to go about that time because I have to work tomorrow. So midweek, okay. But it is. I mean, just go around and ask. You know what I'm saying? And they'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? And they'll tell you the Meach family are nobody to fool around with, regardless. You know what I'm saying? They're not. And it's it's a thing that we hand out money. Something we help people out. We even help the homeless. We donate. My family always donated to the Salvation Army a lot, and to churches and everything. People that are hungry and everything else. But the only thing we never gave money to is to politicians. Because you want to know why? Because we didn't believe in that. We didn't believe in giving money to politicians because we didn't want it. Because we knew how politicians were, how they are. But giving money to the homeless, yes. Helping out the homeless people, helping out people that deserve it. And matter of fact, I was with the search and rescue team down in New York City, okay, and pulled out all those babies and pulled out people down there after the aftermath with all that smoke after. You know what I'm saying? Me and my good friend, okay. So we were down there. I can tell you a good story about that. You know what I'm saying? A friend of mine, when we heard about the Twin Towers, going up, and what we did was, it was all over the TV, and I was at my mom's house, and a friend of mine called me. He said, "Dave, there's a number on here. We volunteered. We went down there and we volunteered, and we had." We had a good time. They set us up with a hotel. They fed us. We volunteered. We went out every single day, and we put the hazmat uniforms on. The white hazmat with the hood and the mask over our faces, and we went over there. We started, we started moving things around, and we started finding babies. We started finding, all kinds of, people in there, and something. And it was hard for me. You know what I'm saying? Seeing little babies sitting there. I would tell this story every single day if I had to. If I had time, I would actually tell this whole story. Okay, and we were finding babies, people. People stuck. Even we find people that were still alive. In there, okay, and that's how much people jumped from those windows, okay. That is still on my mind today. You know what I'm saying? That is still there, okay. And something, I'm gonna tell you, I have PTSD from it, okay, but PTSD from other things too, okay. And something, and that was the best thing that was the best thing I did was volunteer for that place. Okay, and you know what? And still today I think about it. Okay, I think about what happened to all those people. Okay, and something, when you still have things on your mind about things like that, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's hard to do. It's hard to get rid of it because you want to know why? Because it's there. Okay, and a lot of times I will talk about it. But a lot of times I won't, and it's, and people don't realize, okay, that the things that I used to do, okay, they don't know about the things that I used to do. They don't, okay, I volunteered because I wanted to, okay, so, I volunteered because I wanted to, okay, and, something. And I'll bet you nobody else would go and do it. Okay, nobody else would. Okay, so, and that's another thing. That's how I earned my respect from the New York Fire Department and the New York City Police Department. Okay, when they lost all their cars and their trucks because of the Twin Towers, and when a lot of fire department and police officers, New York City police officers, were lost in that thing. Okay. And people going around and saying, that was fake. How can something like that be fake? Okay, How can something like that be fake? Okay? Okay? How can they say it's fake and it's not? Okay? It's not fake. It was real. Okay? It was damn real. Okay? It was real as it came. You know, and every year, we see these I talk about these things every year because I think when things like that happen, okay, when things like that happen, and it's like even when I'm working, sometimes I look up and see planes go by. You know what I'm saying? I mean, do you think that it might happen again? Of course it will. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not sure. But I mean, hey, that was a tragedy, though. It was. Okay, all those people dying and everything. That was a tragedy. I mean, you think that you wouldn't think you'd be in New York and you wouldn't think that none of this stuff would happen. But guess what? It happened. It happened. You know what I'm saying? It did. Okay, it happened. Okay, and something, it could have happened. It could have happened to my family. Okay, could happen to yours. It could happen to anybody. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Anybody. And let me tell you something. And I've always said this: do not take life for granted because it will happen. It's sad though. It is. It's horrible. And and having PTSD is not no joke either. Okay, it's not no joke either. Okay, they say if you do good in this world, good things could come your way. But if you're going to treat people and disrespect people the way these people want, you're not going to have good things. Okay, you're not going to have it. So I mean, people should just be nice to each other. And people should. So I mean, people should just be gracious to each other, and then say, hey, look, something. Hey, we're from a different. We speak different. We have different views on things. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just sitting there and rubbing things in people's face. You know what I'm saying? You don't rubbing things in people's face. You know what I'm saying? You don't. You know what I'm saying? And it's not nice to rub things in people's face. But thank you for your support, Maria Pereira. I appreciate it. Because this is what my show is about tonight. Is about respect. My message out there tonight is my message to everyone out there. Okay, everyone out there. Okay, you gotta have respect, because if you don't have respect, guess what? You know what I'm saying? Guess what? You know what I'm saying? People are not gonna have respect for you if you don't have respect for them. So remember, I know it's all over YouTube, and I know it's all over Twitter, and this is the way I like it. And letting people know this is the best thing ever. Because, something, if you don't show respect, you're not going to get the respect that you want. If you stop treating people differently, you're going to get the same thing. You are going to get the same thing. So I mean, and I can't blame the people. I cannot blame the people out there whatsoever. Okay, because you you start disrespecting, and then how do you expect to earn your way into the world if you're going to disrespect everybody? Okay, how can you? You can't. It's impossible. Okay, you disrespect people, you're going to get the same treatment like you give them, and that's going to be. And you know what? And it's going to be your own fault because you're the one that caused that problem. And it's true. Barry Shepard, Lewis Smith, Amaral, Danny Baker, Danny even Otis. Let's see here. Carol there, Paul. Let's see here. So I mean, but that's why I'm saying that far experienced, they need to show a little bit respect, okay, and a lot of respect, okay, and show respect. That's all I ask, and take down those pictures because those pictures shouldn't be up there with me and Coogan, okay. And you know something, I don't care. Take them down, and that's all it is. Because you people, okay, far experienced, okay, Aaron Oneida, okay, and I never stole anybody's dog at all, never. I never stole it. I don't even know what that guy's talking about. Stole his dog. Yeah. Man, I don't remember stealing somebody's dog. He's probably talking about his pet lion. His dog. Maybe he doesn't even know the difference between a dog and a cat and a dog. Oh my God. People, man, so ridiculous, man. So ridiculous. It's unbelievable. Yeah, so it's so ridiculous. People don't understand. You know what I'm saying? It's steal his dog. Wow. What kind of dog was it? Was it a Shih Tzu or was it a German Shepherd? What was it? I like to know what it was. I don't even remember stealing a dog. I wish a dog. My God, steal a dog. Oh gosh. Oh, I like this. Look at this cup, man. This is awesome. Oh, no, man. It's Hillary Clinton's cup. I don't want to earn. Don't be tagging me in this shit. Hillary is the... Oh, God. I don't want to look at that. So, yeah. But please, show respect to people. You will earn your respect if you show it. You get out there, you do something, find a job, go to work, go volunteer. There's soup kitchens every single day is looking for volunteers, and start from there. You know what I'm saying? You start from there, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And then you earn your respect right from there. Well, like I said, if you don't, you're gonna get treated the same way you treat that other person. So you're gonna get it back. And you know something? So like I said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You know what I'm saying? And and like I said, you can't go around treating people the way you think you can treat them. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So like I said, my message out there to everybody, you know what I'm saying? You get out there and you start treating people right, because you never know when you need them people. Because and when you need them, they're gonna say, you're gonna go up to them and say, hey, I need your help, and you know what they're gonna say to you? Well, the way you treat me, the way you treat me, how do you expect me to help you? And know what I tell you? Well, guess what? You're on your own. That's what I would say. Not me, Johnson, quick lender. Oh, let's see here. Who's hiring here? We are a firm. Let me see. A firm here. I'm trying to look for something here. Huh? YouTuber. Oh boy. But just Jack. Whoa. Oh. I want to see this. Let me see this. Jack Paul, Mike Tyson fight postponed after boxing legend Michael Scare. Wow. Yeah, there's supposed to be a good impression on Mike Tyson and Jack Paul. Oh, and by the way, the Celtics won again. Yeah, somebody told me about it. Yeah, it was 105, I think it was, or 115, something like that. Yeah, the Celtics, did it again. Junior high school teacher arrested after inappropriate relationship with student. Oh, there we go again. Take one shot, olive oil, and night hair way. Let's see what's going on here. Stephen Ivan, twin Sanity, comfortable for dating administration. Jennifer Lopez completely heartsick as she canceled their tour amid Ben Affleck split rumors. Oh, what is his name now? I'm trying to think. Yeah. Robert De Niro. What an idiot. Yeah, Robert De Niro. Yeah, he lost. He got screwed really bad. He lost his award and everything. He lost. I think it was 1.5 million. Good. Robert De Niro. He shouldn't stick his nose in where it don't belong. That freaking clown. Yeah, he should. Yeah, he stuck his nose where it didn't belong. Robert De Niro. I never liked his show anyways. I thought his show was fucking gay or something. You know what I'm saying? I never liked his show. I mean, Robert De Niro. All he did was go around bullying people in the show. Robert De Niro. Oh my God, never liked his show. You know, I thought his show was so lame and ridiculous. Yeah. Robert De Niro. Oh my God. You know, it was so ridiculous. I never liked his show in the first place. You know, and I remember I always used to say, I hope they take his show off the air because he acts stupid on the set. You know what I'm saying? You know, he does. You know, and even in real life, Robert De Niro never treated women right. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, Robert De Niro was. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna look it up right now. Siri, let's see here. Let me see. Siri, how many times Robert De Niro was married?
Robert De Niro has been married twice. This answer is from Thessaloniki.
So, let me see. Let's see here. But let me see. Who is Robert De Niro's ex-wife? De Niro has been married twice, and his first marriage was to an actress, Diane Abbott. The two were married from 1976 until 1988. She starred a number of films, including The King comedy and Before Nightfall. Grace, however, in 1997, De Niro married Grace in Hightower. They dated for nearly decades before tying the knot. They have 2 children together. De Niro met former flight attendant Highway in 1987 when she was working at the famed Eastway Mr. Chow in London. So in other words, what he did was he met her, then he married her, divorced her, and then he ended up going out with somebody in 2018 to announce where splitting. Well, he announced that he was splitting up, and up in 2021 of his marriage. Robert De Niro has 7 children. Yeah, he had 7 children. This guy never paid child support in his life. 7 children. 7 children. He did. 21 years of marriage. Niro children on Tuesday, May 9. He's announced his welcome. His 7th child. He revealed his child, E.T. Canada, in an interview. He said he just had a baby. He did not reveal the child's gender or the mother. So why did he announce? Why did not want to announce the mother? I mean, that's kind of fishy right there. His other child was Rahel Eugene De Niro, twins Julian, Aaron, and Henry, Elliot De Niro, and Helen Grace De Niro. He adopted during De Niro's who had Abbott welcomed during a previous marriage. So look at this guy, man. Yeah, this guy is something else, man. This guy is one of the worst ones. I'm telling you. You know, yeah, he's disgraced to the television and to films and stuff that, you know, people had reportedly had children together. Kim, who's a co-star for Robert in the 2023 film about my father. Congratulations, Robert, Tiffany, and the child and your birth, and God bless you. Yeah. Wow. It's so sad. It is. It's horrible. I mean, it is. It's a terrible thing, you know, for these stars. I mean, you know, they become stars, and then they say the heck with women. You know what I'm saying? And this is how they are. You know what I'm saying? They become millionaires, and they're like, oh, now I got all this money now, so I can get a divorce, I can get this, I can get that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now look at it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these movie stars, okay, even Robert, he's disgrace. He is the biggest disgrace on television. Okay, Robert De Niro, big disgrace. Okay, he is. And you know something though? He made such a fool of himself, okay, on TV in front of a bunch of cameras, okay? He even lost $1.5 million, and he also lost the award too, okay, because of his nonsense, okay? Somewhere down there, he should have never stick his nose into something where it never belonged, okay? So, I mean, just to get points and everything else is all. So, you know, I mean, it goes to show you that, I mean, you know, you can be the biggest superstar in the world, but guess what? Celebrity in the world, but guess what? You know, you can, but it's not. It's not. It's not. Okay, you know, because they're just they're just a public figure. Okay, that's all they are. They're just a public figure, just like everybody else. It's okay, just like me. I don't have to be I don't have to be in front of a camera. I don't have to be a movie star to to make myself look good. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be. You know what I'm saying? You know? I mean, I could be a star just by doing a radio show or just by doing a talk show. That's it. That's me. I can be that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be in front of a camera or paparazzi or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be that. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to be in front of cameras. The only thing I like to be in front of is what I got here. Okay? That's what I like to be in front of. Okay? Is what I got here. You know why? Because, you know, it gives me something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It does. Okay? Yes, my show's a little bit, I criticize people too. You know what I'm saying? I do it all the time. I criticize people. You know what I'm saying? I do. You know? Because, you know something? If you don't criticize people, guess what? You know what I'm saying? What is all in the fun if you can't criticize anybody? Okay? But, I mean, I don't want to criticize anybody. But the reason why I criticized Robert De Niro, because for a guy like him, he thinks he knows it all. You know what I'm saying? You know, Robert De Niro. Wow. Unfortunately, man, it's sticking his big jabbing nose into everybody else's business. You know what I'm saying? You know, shouldn't even be sticking his nose into people's business. He should be he should go and stick his nose somewhere else. Okay? That's how Robert De Niro is. You know what I'm saying? Anything to do to make a buck, okay, Robert De Niro will see that opportunity, okay? So that's why he saw that opportunity, and that's why he criticized the former president of the United States. That's why, he saw it. And you know something, though? But he liked to, he always did that, stuck his nose into everyone's business, okay? Always. And you know something? And that's pretty sad when you have people like that sticking their nose into everyone else's business. You know what I'm saying? But their own. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's Robert De Niro for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, every shot. I believe that guy only probably won one award out of his whole entire life. You see? Let me take a look. You know what I'm saying? You know? Siri, how many awards that Robert De Niro won?
De Niro is the recipient of various accolades, including 2 Academy Awards.
All right, let's see this. For his father and painter Robert De Niro Sr., De Niro restricted her from other people with his soon name to be De Niro. Robert Anthony De Niro. Oh, it was a Greek name. De Niro, Italian, on August 17, 1943, in the American actor, film producer, known for his calibration for Martin Scorsese. He is a consistent to be the one of the greatest and most influencer actor of his generation. De Niro is the recipient of various alcoholics, including 2 Academy Awards. He only won 2. I'll give him this one. Golden Globe Award. He won that one. Yeah, so he won 3. Big deal. The Male Awards and Screen Actor. Guide Life Achievement. Oh, he won some awards back in 2019 too. a freedom for the U.S. President Barack Obama in 2016. Yeah, so he did support Barack Obama back in 2016. So he did. Well, 2016, Robert De Niro on August 17, 1943. Now he's age 80 years old, New York, U.S. actor, film producer. In 1963, presented the fullest. Wow. Oh, I mean, yeah. Well, he's got something here, but I mean, I didn't think he was that stupid. But De Niro studied acting by HP Studios. So all the, let's see, Jerry Lee, Strasberg Actors Studio, and his first credit screen role was Brian D. Palmer, Greetings, in 1968. De Niro was at least he's got something here, but probably not that much. Yeah. But you know what? I still think he's an idiot. So I mean, it doesn't matter. Sticking nose into something that it shouldn't even be. That's how it was. I mean, sticking your nose into stuff, but just let's see here. What else is going on here? New Bedford Votech spent thousands of legal fees to fight access to public. Wow. Earlier this week, reported that investigation into the death of a New Bedford Regional Vocational Technical High School and student still open and arrived in Fall River. Report has also learned that the school used the legal team to prevent Fall River reporter from getting access to personal files relating to the former employee who was in the car with that student, Jacob Palmer, when a crash generally killing Porter. Yeah. That's a shame. That is horrible. Fall River reporter, man, always, man. It's trying to, like I said, I'm saying, Fall River reporter trying to get access at the school's files and everything else and stuff. I mean, why? I mean, why would he want access? Why would he want access for the files, though? I mean, from the technical high school, so why would he want it? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's nuts. It's just like when when the shooting happened down at that's when he says, there was a shooting when it was a stabbing down at what do you call it there, the Taco Bell down on Laurel Street, Milliken Boulevard. So I mean, yeah, that was crazy. I mean, and then he's taking pictures of the victim, the victim too. I mean, wow. I mean, it's awesome. You know what I'm saying? When you're taking pictures of somebody, the victim's son that got stabbed. I mean, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I even know you can't. You know what I'm saying? Me, I even know. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I don't take pictures of people's, what people talk about and stuff like that. If I'm going to go to, like, say, if I'm going to go to a fire or something, I'm going to sit there with my camera. I'm going to have my camera on. I'm going to talk about the fire. I'm going to talk about the trucks. I'm going to talk about the police cars being there. That's what I'm going to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be focusing on anybody else's private information like that. You know what I'm saying? That is horrible, man. I mean, you can't do that. Even Channel 6 and Channel 12, Eyewitness News, WNE 6, they can't even do that. They can't. Why? You know what I'm saying? Because they can't. Okay? They cannot invade anybody's privacy unless they want it. Unless they sign a waiver. You got to sign a waiver before anything. You know what I'm saying? That's what will cover your ass, is the waiver. You know what I'm saying? You got to sign a waiver. You know what I'm saying? You have to. You know, I mean, if you want to talk to somebody, you got to sign a waiver. Hey, can you sign this? If you want to talk to me, I prefer you sign a waiver, so that way it covers me. Okay, if it covers me and it covers you. Okay, so that's why that's why there's waivers. You sign it, put your signature, you date it, so that way later, if you try to take me to court, I can bring that to the courthouse and show the judge and say, hey, look, he signed a waiver. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think smart up here. Okay? You gotta use your people. Some people don't know what that means by using your smarts up here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever knows what that means. I wish they did know what that means, but nobody does. Some people don't. Some people do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I work. You know what I'm saying? Again, I've had my show in 2015, BCC, and all the way up to 2024. So I had my show for a pretty long time since BCC. It started out with the Linda and David Mead show. Then my wife didn't want to bother with it anymore. Then it went to Ron, and then it went to Dave Mead show. Then as soon as I knew I was getting money, stimulus checks and stuff like that, and this is what I bought right there. You know what I'm saying? And I could have my own my own podcast and talk whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't have to make appointments. All you gotta do is just come right in my little room over here and come and have a conversation. That's all. Yeah. This is the first show tonight that was held at 10:53. I mean, good. You know what I'm saying? The longer my shows are, the better they are. You know what I'm saying? So the longer my shows, the better they are. But I'm not gonna be on too long because I have to go to bed and I gotta get up for work tomorrow. And also, Emirates is now hiring full-time and part-time positions. Opening and paying is $30 an hour. Tracking labor, trained crew, electronic freight conductor. Applied now for experienced levels. So if anybody's interested in that job, and also CERTA is also hiring. You can contact CERTA, SRTA, and you can go down and go get the application, fill it out. They're looking for drivers as well. And please, do your do it. You know what I'm saying? So hey, a job is a job wherever you work. You know what I'm saying? So a job is a job. And right now, I cannot comment on anything about any stores closing right now. I cannot comment on that right now. I cannot say for sure. So until I see it, you know what I'm saying. So, right now, this is my way of taking a break in this room right now. So this is the reason why I came in here, is to take a break for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Anyways, but like I said, July 11th, we'll find out what happened. You know what I'm saying? And to see if it is true. You know what I'm saying? To see if it is. And if it is, then I don't know. I mean, I would have to think about it. But I mean, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, we'll see what it is. But like I said, I'm gonna still support him no matter what. And you know, until I see evidence in front of me, when I see evidence in front of me instead of testimonies and stuff, because anybody could lie. Okay, anybody could. You know what I'm saying? So right now I cannot believe anybody. Anybody could sit there and just lie just because they hate the guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, anybody could just sit there and lie. You know what I'm saying? So I can't, say, well, he did do this just because they found him guilty. I cannot say whether if he did or not. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, anybody can find anybody guilty of anything, but you have to have evidence in front of you to show it. I mean, how do I know that how do I know that these people didn't get paid for? Michael Cohen didn't get paid. You know what I'm saying? Well, and the what do you call it? That girl there, whatever her name is. I mean, how do I know that it was a setup? You know what I'm saying? I see, for me, if I was the jury or the judge, I would want to see evidence. Okay, evidence in front of me. Okay, testimony. Anybody could testify against somebody and make up lies. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could. You know what I'm saying? And that's a shame, because that ruins the integrity of our election. Okay, when somebody comes up and they make they come up with lies. You know what I'm saying? Well, first off, just like Michael Cohen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we already know he lied. He actually lied to save his butt. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's like because he already knew that Michael Cohen already knew that he was already in a jam already. With all this. But something though, like I said, we'll see what happens. And what was it, July 11th? Yeah, we'll see what happens. But for right now, this integrity of this election has to keep on going. It has to keep on going. It does. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we're not going to stop an election over over this. You know what I'm saying? Over this nonsense. So so I mean, so we're not gonna stop this election over this nonsense, because first off, it would be a waste of money. Okay, it would be a waste of money and a waste of time. So I mean, and that's the end of that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I mean, we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens with it. I can't say he, just like I cannot say Biden did anything. I can't say it, even though that he should be prosecuted. But guess what? Even though, okay, it's like, even though he should be prosecuted too. Okay, even though what? So he's the president of the United States. So, but it's okay for him to go around sniffing people and touching little girls and stuff. So it's okay. Oh well, I mean, yeah. So it's okay, right? For that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So but it's okay. It's okay for him to do it, though. You know what I'm saying? But hey, people like to support pedophilia and everything else and stuff. So I don't. People like to support pedophilia. You know what I'm saying? So and somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? It's that's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if a person is supporting supporting that, I mean, it's supporting that. It's ridiculous. Okay. But hey, That's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? It is. You know, people like Joe Biden. Yes, Joe. You know, supports people support pedophilia. You know, like Joe Biden goes around stiffing people. Okay, wow, man, awesome, huh? Yeah, but they talk shit about Trump about doing this and this and this and that. Okay, but look what he does. Okay, you know, but they don't look up. They don't look up his record and his performance and stuff like that, right? Well, you know something, but you know something. We're gonna see in November 5th when that election comes up and everything else and stuff when Joe loses. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. I have to go because I got to get up in the morning for work and stuff. I got a lot of things to do. It is 11 o'clock, and this is the best show that I had tonight. You know what I'm saying, better than Wednesday and stuff. But there's a lot of other things that needs to be talked about too on Wednesday too as well. I wasn't supposed to be talking about politic tonight, but you know how it is. You know something. Hey, you know it comes out, man. Hey, it is what it is. It's my opinion. I say how it is. Okay, but we'll soon find out January 11th, and you know something, and we'll find out November 5th who is the next president of the United States of America. Have a good night, everybody. Peace out. Gotta go. Got things to do tomorrow. I have families to support. So if you guys support Joe Biden, hey, good luck with the gas prices, and good luck with the gas prices and the food prices and everything else that goes along. And you know and you feel guilty about it later on. Oh, I should have just supported a different candidate. But you people don't learn. Take care.